Yeah. That's the top to the, he told me everything.
We're recording.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, let the minutes show all members of the council are present, with the exception of Mr. Stark. Item 2, reports.
Sure. So I just have two things to discuss that haven't already been discussed at the last meeting. We do have the minutes posted on the website for the last two meetings. They were not included in the packet, so when we get to that portion of the agenda, I'll probably just ask to table that one more time, just so that everybody has an adequate chance to just review those. So just so you're aware of that. And then I do have a correspondence. I did receive text message correspondence for Mr. Hayes. And he couldn't be here this evening, so he wanted me to just mention the fact that he would certainly support at some point the ability to have registered ATV vehicles on some of the roads in the borough, maybe even just for special events, like Summerfest or, yeah, I'm just throwing that out there, like America 250 celebration. So he just wanted to make that known to council. And I told him I would relay that message. And then the last thing I have, and I usually do chime in as we move through the agenda, so I'll just chalk that up to being part of my borough manager's report. And then, of course, the only other thing I have is, I apologize for a couple minutes late getting online and into the meeting. My husband is out of state for the next couple of weeks and my grandparents are camping, so I was at the mercy of my college babysitter who didn't get out of class till 6, so it was a rush to get over here. I apologize, we're here, we're good, and we can move forward.
The correspondence you already talked about, you have nothing else?
No.
Okay. Item 4, citizens input on agenda items. A period of not more than 5 minutes will be allowed for this.
Mr. Schoenfeld.
Yes,
Absolutely.
hello. I just had a question. The borough keeps grass cut on certain properties from the roadway in. I don't know if it's 6 feet, 8 feet, something like that. I'd like to know what it is. So I had a dispute with a friend the other day, right before the meeting started. And what it basically was, he cut the grass on one of my properties coming down Grove Avenue, but not on Orange Avenue. So I asked him why, and he says, well, it's because it's weeds. So there I am, I'm gonna be 80 next year. I even have a picture of it if somebody wants to see it. In the pouring rain last weekend, cutting the grass. Now what I did, I'm cutting up to my property with the exception of that 6 or 8 feet onto Orange Avenue. But he's telling me they're not responsible. And like my son said, he says, well, Dad, do you realize they're discriminating against you on your own property? I mean, I own both properties. Why are they cutting one and not the other? They had all these young guys working for them, 2 or 3 swipes. It's just a matter of principle with me. They've never ever cut it. Same thing out by the highway where the sign is telling you what route numbers are coming up and such. They do a nice job of keeping that cut, but it goes up, I don't know, 10, 12 feet or so and stops. So I went down, did the same thing there. I cut up against my property out to within maybe 6 feet of the curb, which there isn't much left to cut. I don't know if I should go finish it. I was down there today till I broke my son's weed eater. Something happened to the battery. But can somebody tell me what the ordinance is? So I know whether to pursue it or not?
Mr. Schoenfeld, I normally rely on Fran to do like the ordinances for the right of ways, but I'll check with him
Would you
tomorrow.
please?
What's the exact property location?
It's Orange Avenue where the old furniture store pad is, where it burned down in 75. And the other is on Grove Street. if you're going down Orange, past the Moose, and as soon as you pass it, make a left. The property's on the right. There's 6 lanes there, or 6 lots, plus the alley you got for me.
Okay,
That's where that is. And like I say, they cut it. Why they didn't cut the other one and just his smart attitude, the only thing I got, I cut the tweets.
Has it been cut in years past?
No,
Both of them or just one or neither?
just one,
One has always been cut.
whereas I know yet. I can't understand that.
I'll take a look at what the
I
work
appreciate it.
is, and, I'll get with Franny. I have your phone number, so.
Well, thank you very much.
Mr. Vaughn, you're next.
I have nothing at this time. Thank you for asking.
Anyone? It's Irene.
Mine's not agenda.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Nobody else.
Okay, minutes of previous meetings. You said you wanted to table
Yep, just table that one since,
both,
I didn't give adequate enough time for everybody.
either one.
Yeah.
Okay, at this time, item number 5, minutes of previous meeting, need a motion to table that. Made by Mr. Portash, second by Mr. Harrison. Questions, remarks? Question. All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Motion carries 6-0. Be tabled. Item 5. Item 6, treasurer's report and bills to be paid. Total revenue, $5,854.59. Motion to approve the treasurer's report as presented. Motion made by Mr. Cadwalder, second by Mr. Harrison. Questions, remarks? Question, Mr. Cadwalder.
Yes.
Mr. Sabatini.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Portash.
Yes.
Mr. Fox.
Yes.
Myself, Mr. Wozniak, yes, motion carries 6-0. Item B, motion to approve the list of bills to be paid in the amount of $27,524.67. List of bills to be paid was presented, which were distributed prior to the meeting. Motion to pay the bills. Motion made by Mr. Cadwalder, second by Mr. Portash. Questions, remarks?
Question.
Mr. Cadwalder,
Yes.
Mr. Slobodnik,
Yes.
Mr. Harrison,
Yes.
Mr. Portash.
Yes.
Mr. Fox.
Yes.
Myself, Mr. Wozniak, yes, motion carries 6-0. Item 7, motions. Motion to advertise for a public hearing to update ordinance number 1-2023 406, special purpose parking zones established, parking otherwise prohibited, to add a handicap space at 713 Mountain Avenue to support Dr. Dale Guggenhauer's patient needs, and to hold a public hearing on this matter on July 20th, 2026 at 6:20 PM, located at 721 Main Street.
I have a brief discussion before we make a motion to move on that. So we do not have the sketched plan yet for that. Mr. Guggenhauer, as part of the process, is supposed to provide us with a sketch plan of where he wants that to be. So when we make the motion at the end of it, and I can read it if you want, we just need to add pending the receipt of a sketch plan. Just so we cover all of our bases, so we can look at that at the time of the public hearing. And of course, part of the ordinance process for a handicap parking space is to pay $100. That covers the cost of the sign and any markings that the public works crew has to do. And then every year they do pay a small fee to maintain that spot, and that just helps to cover the costs of the paint in the sign for the area. Are there any questions on that? Okay, then I'll just reread the motion for you. Motion to advertise for a public hearing to update ordinance 123, subsection 406, special purpose parking zone established, parking otherwise prohibited, to add a handicap parking space at 713 Mountain Avenue to support Dr. Dale Guggenhauer's patient needs, and to hold a public hearing on this matter on July 20th, 2026 at 6:20 PM, located at 721 Main Street, Portage, PA, pending the receipt of a sketch plan.
Okay, need a motion? Motion made by Mr. Portash, second by Mr. Harrison. Questions, remarks? Question. Mr. Cadwalder.
Yes.
Mr. Sabatnik.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
Mr. Portash.
Yes.
Mr. Fox. Myself, yes. Mr. Wozniak, motion carries 6-0. Item B. Motion to approve the capital cash purchase over a finance option to purchase a 2026 pickup truck for Public Works for a total cost of $58,500 with the bed switchover and the plow mount installation included.
I'll just offer, a brief discussion on the motion before we enter into action. The reason that Mr. Coben, when he originally did the budget, was gonna have the borough go into a bond payment, for the truck, which obviously would increase some interest. Interest is pretty high right now. If anyone's recently bought a car loan, even for, municipalities, we're sitting at like 8 to 12%. So in order to avoid that, we have the capital funds available. So instead of breaking it up over 6-8 years, we're just gonna pay it all at once and save the borough a little bit on the interest payments.
Got a question.
Yes.
When we take this truck down, are we maintaining the bed that they're supposed to take off and put the other one on, the utility bed? Is it coming back to us or is that part of the deal?
No, we'll get the bed back and we're, going to put that up to bid, see if anybody wants the other bed.
Any other questions? Okay, need a motion. Motion made by Mr. Cadwalder, second by Mr. Harrison. Questions, remarks? Question. Mr. Cadwalder,
Yes.
Mr. Sabatnik.
Yes.
Mr. Harrison,
Yes.
Mr. Portash.
Yes.
Mr. Fox.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Mr. Wozniak, motion carried 6-0. Item C, motion to approve the notice of award for the bid for the Portage Borough Sidewalk Improvement Project. Phase 5 under contract number 2026-01 to M&B Services LLC in the amount of $686,715.49. Motion by Mr. Harrison, second by Mr. Portash. Questions, remarks?
Question.
Mr. Cadwalder,
Yes.
Mr. Sabatnik,
Yes.
Mr. Harrison,
Yes.
Mr. Portash,
Yes.
Mr. Fox.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Mr. Wozniak, motion carries 6-0. Item D, motion to approve the final payment for Creighton McCormick Park Lighting Project with M&B Services LLC for the amount of $18,098.18, which includes the change amount of $4,876, site restoration, $4,477.26, and the 5% retainage held to date, $8,744.92. Motion made by Mr. Portash. Second by Mr. Cadwalder. Questions, remarks? Question. Mr. Cadwalder,
Yes.
Mr. Sabatnik,
Yes.
Mr. Harrison,
Yes.
Mr. Portash.
Yes.
Mr. Fox.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Mr. Wozniak, motion carries 6-0. Item 8, discussion items.
Absolutely, I'll take hold of that. So I decided to start, a little business page. So this is just welcoming a new business that we have in town, which is the Frosted Easel. And I did attach the business information, to the packet. So I would say if any other entrepreneur or business owner in the area would like to advertise their new business as well, to let us know at the borough. And we can also, welcome you, to the community. So welcome to the Frosted Easel. And, I've taken a look at some of their stuff and had some cupcakes and they were delicious. So, go out and support your local business.
Item 10, unfinished business.
I have nothing to report here for this one.
Item 11, buildings, facilities, and roads.
I will briefly just add something. So some of the, grass cutting letters did go out. According to Fran and Jesse, they sent those out. I know that some of the properties have already cut their grass. So if you did do that and you receive a letter from us, of course, if your grass is cut, you can ignore it. But if you do receive that, and you have not cut your grass, just kind of get in touch with us so that we can assist you in that process.
I've got one more thing. I don't know if it falls under this or not, but up at the recycling bins, there's a lot of trash blowing around from them.
Okay. Let's see what we can do to get up there and have someone take a look.
Okay, item 12, new business.
Yes, definitely.
Item 13, executive session. Motion to exit the regular council meeting and enter executive session. Item 8, pursuant to section 708A(4) of the Pennsylvania Sunshine Act, council will enter into executive session to consult with the borough solicitor to receive confidential legal advice or discuss strategy in connection with the active or identifiable potential litigation, including litigation regarding 2025-4778 and other legal matters. In a motion, it's again executive session. A motion made by Mr. Portash, second by Mr. Harrison. All in favor? Nays, motion carries 6-0.
For everybody online, I'm just going to shut the camera off and the microphone, and we will be back shortly.
This time, like, make a motion to go out executive session. Motion made by Mr. Slabon, second by Mr. Portash, all in favor? Nays, motion carries 6-0 to get out at 7:06. Okay, you need a motion to go back into regular session. Motion made by Mr. Harrison, second by Mr. Portash, all in favor? Nays, motion carries 6-0 to go back in at 7:07. Okay, item 14, citizens input on non-agenda items, period of not more than 5 minutes will be allowed per visitor.
Thank you. And just as a quick note, we did not have any motions, following the executive session. I'm gonna go backwards. Ms. Irene, go first. Ladies first.
Yard sale was fantastic success. We had 107 people that registered, but we always have that many that don't. So it was really a successful event. Weather was wonderful and people sold so much. We had a lot of people come to town.
Was that one of your biggest ones?
No,
No, okay.
no, we've had a lot more.
We had a lot of people in town.
Yes, yes. And I expect a lot of traffic jams because of what was going on down the town, but it was all fine. I came to invite you on Thursday at 1:30. We're going to do a presentation for our new mural. And we also have the 9/11 National Memorial Trail Alliance bikers coming through town. We host them every year. And so, this is the 9/11 National Memorial Trail, which is one reason the Historical Society is spending so much time and energy, because hopefully before I die, I'll get to see bikers come through town and they'll get to see all of our historic things that we have. So that's Thursday at 1:30. It's supposed to rain big time. So I hope a couple of you come and see what we have going on. Michael Allison, the artist, will be there. So questions on that? And we are doing, the Rotary hosts the Summerfest Parade. I think it's August 8th this year. And I asked if they would do, since this is our 100th anniversary, if they would have a theme railroads. And we had a $500 donation for the best railroad organization entry and a $250 donation for the best individual or family a presentation or involved for the parade. So we have that going on in August. And I'd like Ray or somebody to put that, so, because it takes a little bit of your, they should do something around trains. Okay, and as far as the big boy, I've been so focused on yard sale and mural and everything. It's coming and we've got some plans, but I haven't gotten that far. So it's coming on July 11th. And people have asked us to block off the road and see what we can do in front of the museum. That train is so big and the space between the museum and you're not gonna see anything. You won't even see the whole train at one time. So if we do anything, it certainly won't be at the museum. Okay, thanks.
And just a quick note, to add while Irene was speaking, if anybody needs any permits, if you're having events this summer and you might need a PennDOT permit or, for example, we have an ordinance at the borough to close down borough streets if you need to. Just make sure you're either contacting PennDOT or the borough so that we can help you all take care of that.
Do you have any suggestions on parking down there? Because roads are really bad. That's gonna be the big thing. We can't block off Lee Street, because let's face it, nobody ever gets through town. But that's so people can stay on the sidewalk and on steps and that, but I'm a little concerned about parking.
Let me talk to Fran and see if he has any suggestions.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Mr. Vaughn.
Thanks for asking, Kelly. There were anything tonight.
Okay,
Second.
that's it.
Okay, item 15, good of the borough. No meeting on Monday, July 6th, 2026. Next council meeting will be July 20th, 2026. Public hearing for the Billings fence variance to be held on July 20th at 6:15 p.m. Okay, any other questions?
I have nothing additional to add.
Motion for adjournment. Motion made by Mr. Portash. Your second, Mr. Harrison. Questions, remarks? All in favor?
Aye.
Nays, motion carries 6-0. Adjournment 7:11.
Plan on night, I'll just give her a call, then it won't have to go. All Sandy has to say.
Yeah, yeah, if you guys need anything, just let me know.
Yeah. What that?
Keep in mind for any short time.